Hello, I'm Amara Palmer, the inventor of the Clothes Climber. I'm so excited to show you this revolutionary product that will change the way you and your loved ones do laundry forever. As we get older, simple tasks like doing laundry can get challenging. My great-grandma is 92 years old and can't do the laundry by herself. She's not able to reach the bottom of her top-loading wash tub, and that made me realize a lot of other people can't do it either. That's why I invented the Clothes Climber. I would like to help people like my grandma achieve the independence they deserve. Children, short people, elderly, and people with limited physical mobility have trouble getting the clothes out of the bottom of their washing machine, so we surveyed potential consumers. Out of 100 people surveyed, 48 have trouble getting the clothes out of the bottom of their top-loading washing machine, and 69% of those surveyed do laundry often, so this is a big problem to solve. This is why I made the solution to this problem. My invention, the Clothes Climber, is a basket-shaped attachment with draining holes in it for use inside your existing washing machine. You put the Clothes Climber in the bottom of your washing machine, then put your clothes in the basket and wash like normal. Then all you have to do is pull up on your clothes using a pulley system of straps, and your clothes come up to the top with minimal effort. The magnetic straps fix to the outside of the machine, keeping the Clothes Climber in place so you don't have to bend all the way down and risk hurting your back. Of those potential customers surveyed, well over 50% were between the ages of 26 and 46. Therefore, we feel adults over 26 would be our target consumer. The only other product on the market that has the same purpose of retrieving clothes from the bottom of the washer would be a grabber, such as these pictured. They sell for between $12 and $16. However, a user must repeatedly reach into the machine rather than get them all out at once, like using the Clothes Climber. This would take much longer and could cause muscular issues from repeating the same movement over and over again. Most potential customers surveyed would pay between $25 and $49 for the Clothes Climber, so we set our price between those amounts at $35. What would it take to get this awesome product out on the market? My ask is for an investor. I would need about $15,000 to be able to make a plastic mold for manufacturing. I would need to sell about 510 Clothes Climbers in order to start making a profit. I would also need somebody who works in commercial advertising and would be able to help spread the word about my product. Finally, it would be helpful to have someone who would be able to promote my invention to washing machine manufacturers. Thank you so much for your time today. Again, I'm Amara Palmer, inventor of the Clothes Climber, wishing you, your grandma, and children the happiest of laundry days to come. Any questions?
Hello, my name is Lily Voris. I'm in 3rd grade and from Crestview Elementary, but this year I'm going to Comanche, but I'm going back to Crestview next year. Anyway, for my final pitch video, I have prepared some Google Slides. I'm going to show them to you. My Idea by Lily Mae Voris. For this pitch contest, I have named my idea the packet for people on the streets. I have named my idea this because my idea is a bag for homeless people. I think they will use it because it has all sorts of things inside, like umbrellas, gift cards, and sleeping bags. And to make my idea unique, I have decided to put notes inside like, "Have a good day, you are a rock star," and "You are loved." Also, I would sign my name at the bottom. The things that are in the packet for people on the streets are gift cards for food, Panera, McDonald's, Pega's, Taco Bell, Culver's, Chick-fil-A, Burger King, Freddy's, and Starbucks are some examples. There are $15 gift cards and there are 7 for each restaurant. Masks for COVID, a toothbrush and toothpaste, a pillow and a big sleeping bag, hand and foot warmers, a map, a blanket, an umbrella, a watch, a flashlight, bug spray, sunscreen, water bottles and cups, soap, a calendar, hand sanitizer, and chapstick and lotion. I made a few changes to this bag because, while I was writing down which things to put in it, I added the masks, hand warmers, hand sanitizer, and the chapstick and lotion. Hopefully, these new things will keep people warm and safe from any sicknesses. The steps to making this bag are simple. Step 1. Buy a portable, waterproof, stainless bag. Step 2. Buy all the things that are listed in the bag above. Step 3. Put all the things in my bag. And step 4, give it out to a homeless person. The reason I want to make this bag is because I think that one of the saddest things ever are people being homeless. That's why I want to make this bag, because then it will help them, and I will too, feel better. I like making people happy. If I get to make this bag, it will be a dream come true. I hope that it will be a dream come true for the person I give it to, too. If you make people happy, it really feels good. Then my final slide is, here's a picture of me with my idea. Here's me, and then here's my idea. The gift cards, the blanket, an umbrella, a watch, a flashlight, bug spray, sunscreen, a pill and sleeping bag, a toothbrush and toothpaste, soap, a calendar, hand and feet warmers, masks for COVID, water bottles and cups, chapstick and lotion, a map, and hand sanitizer. The packet for people on the streets, and it's a portable, waterproof stainless bag. So, that was my final pitch video with my idea. Bye!
My name is Veronica Fast, and my product idea is CarCam with the slogan, Get Home Safe. I wanted to choose a problem that is not only affecting 97% of women worldwide, but one that is also putting girls my age in danger. As most people in our community know, sex trafficking, kidnapping, abduction, and sexual assault rates are at an all-time high, and a sickening high at that. Over 97% of women have had first-hand experience with harassment, feeling unsafe when they're alone, getting assaulted, etc., and many of these experiences happen when the women are alone at night, typically walking back to their car. CarCam is a security system similar to the Ring doorbell, except CarCam is placed on the roof of the car and gives 360 live footage through a cell phone app 24/7. The app would alert you if there is stalled movement around or under your vehicle. It would notify you if locks on your vehicle are compromised, and could have a button on the phone app to set off your car alarm no matter where you are in relation to the vehicle, and a call feature to alert authorities of the situation. A product like this would be able to lower the current crime rates and even help to catch people endangering women on camera. CarCam would help make people of all ages feel safer and help them get home safe.
Hi, I'm Anya Bunsel, and I'm going to talk to you about Share Your Skills, an app based on community service where neighbors can help neighbors. Have you ever had a leaking faucet, and after calling the plumbing company, you have to wait a few weeks and then pay an unnecessarily high bill for a simple fix? What about when your 7th grader needs last-minute test prep for an important math test and you can't seem to help them yourself? Say goodbye to that irritation and create an account on my app called Share Your Skills. Instead of calling the plumbing company, just post what you need and the app will alert neighbors who can help. Once they contact you, you decide on a mutually agreeable price and the job gets done. This process can be applied to any skill or vocation you need. Share Your Skills can be used to volunteer, earn a little side cash, or simply help your community. It's up to you. Tutoring your neighborhood friend's sister, helping your grandma's run with her garden, and pet sitting for that one neighbor that is always on vacation are all options. Students can earn volunteer hours for college while helping their community. Take me, for example. I have been playing the piano for 8 years. With Share Your Skills, I can introduce piano to a young child whose parents can't afford a teacher or are unsure if their child will stick to piano. The child's parents can then decide to invest in formal lessons. Instead of being a social app like Nextdoor, Share Your Skills focuses on getting the job done. It is a way to use your talents to improve your neighborhood without the clutter and busyness of Nextdoor. Instead of allowing users to share threads and posts with the ability to like and comment, Share Your Skills ensures security and privacy through one-on-one conversations, not group ones. This will reduce hateful comments and bullying. I asked 59 people their thoughts on Share Your Skills. All of them would use it, 96% found it appealing, and 95% thought it would be useful in their community. Approximately 80% stated they would use Share Your Skills to both help and get help. Share Your Skills will start out as a local Prairie Village organization, and once we form connections and gain enough users, it can expand and encompass a bigger area. Ads will provide revenue for the app. Share Your Skills is an organized and responsible worker that knows their limits and will get the job done. I can be that person since I'm hardworking, adaptable, and have experience with technology. I am asking for $60,000 to get the app off the ground. $50,000 would go towards developing the app, and $10,000 would go towards marketing by local collaborators. Share Your Skills can be used to connect people, improve neighborhoods, and help communities. You can help a neighbor, and in turn, a neighbor can help you. Choose my app, Share Your Skills, as the next great idea, so that neighbors can help neighbors. Thank you.
Have you ever dropped a flash drive, a pen, or keys under a table or couch? But you can't reach under there, and you can't lift up the table or couch to get it? Well, with the Ladybot, you can get your item without doing any of that. It is a robot that is so small that it'll fit under your couch with ease. It has two wheels to move around, and it has a flashlight, a camera, and two grabbers to get your item. Gone are the days moving very heavy things to get that hard drive with your precious memes on it. The Ladybot will not only detect it for you, it'll also grab it for you. Here's a picture of the Ladybot. It has a flashlight, a camera, a right grabber, and a left grabber, a left wheel, and a right wheel. The Ladybot can also be used in natural disasters such as earthquakes or tornadoes by finding people under rubble. Will it work for Sharknadoes? We'll let you decide. The Ladybot. The robot apocalypse starts now.
Do you ever feel like you don't belong? I know a lot of kids with disabilities feel that way about the playgrounds at the public schools in this district. Hi, my name is Olivia Bloomfield, and that's why I founded the Shawnee Mission Inclusion Revolution. Inclusion matters because everyone deserves the chance to play. If you can see these stats here, the disability community is big. 14% of kids in public schools have a disability, 1 in 59 children have autism spectrum disorder, and about 16% of children are affected with a sensory processing disorder. The problem. There is a big problem with the playgrounds in our district. They're ADA approved, like this one on the right, but that just means no stairs or ramp. But this one on the left is ADA approved and super inclusive, so this wheelchair kid can play. That's the kind of playground we want in our district. The solution. After talking with the experts at Variety KC, a local charity that makes everyone feel like they belong, I've detected the 4 most important parts of an inclusive playground. Solid surfaces, great for wheelchairs and walkers. Also, what parent wants their kid coming home with mulch or gravel on their shoes? Mine wouldn't. Accessible equipment, which with ramps, also great for wheelchairs and walkers. Communication boards, great for kids who can't talk, who have trouble hearing or can't hear, and for kids who have vision problems and sensory kids. Great for kids who have a sensory disorder, or for kids that just need to get out the wheel sometimes. I know I do. I have a request. For every playground, make inclusion a priority. Inclusive thought. For every new school playground remodel, inclusion should be the priority so everyone can play. And if I win this money, I will spend $2,000 on a sensory board for my school and $500 on fidget kits, stretchy balls, puppets, fidget spinners, and other toys. Now I know this won't happen overnight, but it can and needs to happen soon. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Pavita. I'm in 4th grade.
Hi, I'm Ananya and I'm in 2nd grade.
And we're going to talk to you about how to capture carbon. So carbon is a molecule. And its atomic number is 6. And in the periodic table, you can find it in the 2nd period in the 14th group. And in mountains, you could find 80%, or like fossil fuels or rocks, you could find 80% of carbon in it, and 20% in the atmosphere. And the best fact to know is 18% of carbon is found in our bodies. Really interesting, right?
Yes.
So you might have to realize that you might have remembered the Arctic blast. It happened because of climate change, which is caused because of too much carbon in the atmosphere.
How do we stop that?
We could stop that by power stations. Power stations are pumping the excess carbon waste to the ground. Hey, and that brings me to my idea. So I have an idea which could put carbon inside of it instead of putting it underground. It's unhealthy, really. Because if you put it underground, you might never know when will it come up to the atmosphere. If you add it inside something, you might have a great chance to reuse the carbon. You could use it for glass, brick, clothes, cars, and even more items that you need to be that use carbon. So my invention is trying to store carbon, so if we need it for any other uses, we could use it instead of just wasting it.
How does your thing work?
So you add the carbon inside of this, and then you will have a little thing that blocks it from coming out. Then you just pour it in something, and then you can block it once you're done, so you don't waste carbon, and you could use carbon somewhat in a good way. And I hope this future generation will learn this. And I want to thank my school and Shawnee Mission School District for giving this opportunity to do this. And I want to thank you all of you.
Thank you.
For making this possible for me to do this. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Elena Rodriguez Gunyon. I'm 10 years old, I'm in 4th grade, and I go to Comanche Elementary. I'll be presenting my idea of Happy Bowl. The problem is really bad. 25 Americans. 1 in 4 Americans. That's 30,219,206 U.S. citizens over 18 that don't have hot meals. Over 30 million. 30 to 48%. Now this is even worse. 133 billion pounds. 133 billion pounds of food and $161 billion was wasted back in 2010. In the billions. My solution to the problems and why you should support me. College students can use this, as well as overtime workers and first responders that have really busy schedules. I'm talking really busy, that have to work at their desk. It'll be a good use when traveling for eating on the go. Happy Bowl will stay hot for slow eaters like my brother to prevent food waste. I didn't really draw a good sketch of it, so I'm going to describe it really fast. It's a bowl, 2 compartments on each side where you put water in. There will be a heating element in between the bowl and the water reservoir. It'll heat up the water and turn it into evaporated air so it can heat up your food within 5 minutes. There will be a charging pad for you to charge it. It can be fully charged in 10 minutes since it's so small. And you'll have to hand wash it. And with those 3 reasons in mind, I present my ask for my idea. An engineer to make the heating element work with the bowl and not interfere with the design. An investor to invest in my idea and make it sprout to life. That's it. Thank you for listening. After all, Happy Bowl feeds happy souls. Remember the name Happy Bowl.
Hi, my name is Madison, and today I'm back with a new invention. Yeah, a new invention, which is slime. Slime. Yeah, slime that will not stick to nothing. I hope so. So, I know really parents don't like their kids to buy slime or make slime. Just the deal that it'll stick to whatever it can, right? So, my invention is the slime that will not stick to nothing, like clothes, blankets, pillows, all that it could really stick to. So, I am thinking of putting the slam wherever I can, even though people or kids won't really know what that is. Like everywhere in the United States and every country, I am saying. So, that is my idea. If it will work, I will have the price for the little ones, $5, for the big buckets, $10. If it won't work, then I'll put it for a higher price just so parents don't buy it just because it won't work. And I know they'll be very disappointed if it doesn't work. So that is my idea. I hope it works. It all depends if it does or not. I will be a little bit disappointed if it doesn't, but I can't really do nothing about it. So yeah, that is my invention, and I hope I win. See you guys later if I win. Bye.
As Kansas City returns to the Super Bowl, the demand for sports apparel increases, which has Laser Apparel working overtime. As of 2021, they cannot keep up with the demand because the equipment takes way too long to clean, and in particular their squeegees. They take too long.
We can see here how the squeegee pushes ink onto the shirt, and how all the ink collects up onto the squeegees and gets into tight spots.
They take too long to clean, and if not done correctly, they can leave paint residue, which will ruin the next batch of shirts. Laser Apparel needs a device to clean these squeegees efficiently and faster.
Ron Arney, owner of Laser Apparel, said this: "The cleaning process is a waste of time and labor. It reduces the productivity of my team and costs us a lot of money in the long run, and it lowers morale in the work environment."
Ron Arney, owner of Laser Apparel, reached out to us for a solution, and we quickly got to work.
The first step was research, making sure we were knowledgeable about the problem at hand and to better understand it fully. We made sure to document everything as we went along. We knew there was a problem, something that not only Laser Apparel is experiencing, but we wanted to see what products were already available. We made a list of all current solutions on the market today. Here's one example. This is the same device used by Laser Apparel, and you can quickly see the flaw to this system. First off, the skin is always in contact with the cleaning solution, and the hand crank can easily become exhausting after some time. After the brushes do get done cleaning the squeegee, it still needs to be cleaned by hand to get rid of the leftover paint residue. There are automated machines on the market as well, but with a price point starting of $27,450, it's something that Laser Apparel simply cannot afford. After visiting Laser Apparel to see the problem firsthand, we began creating sketches left and right, trying to find the one that would solve the problem the best. We became creative in the brainstorming stage until we found the perfect solution, so we began modeling it to see how it would work.
We have the idea of making the cleaning process automated, reducing the amount of time an employee needs to clean these brushes manually, while keeping them clear away from the chemicals that could be dangerous to their skin. This would increase productivity and allow another individual free to help around the work environment.
It's simple. By using a series of brushes, clamps, and a sawzall, we were able to use those to make the foundation for our invention. It starts by using the clamps to hold the squeegee in place and our sawzall that hooked up to the mounting bracket. Once turned on, this adjustable switch to control the speed of the brushes, and the brush will clean the squeegee quickly and efficiently.
We did some testing to find out which brush cleaned the squeegees most effectively and incorporated it into our prototype. We're in the process of mocking up our prototype to a wooden stand to simulate the tub that we will be using for Laser Apparel. We have hooked up our sawzall to the stand as well, and we are currently situating the positions of each piece so that it can all work simultaneously.
We are finishing up the prototyping phase and will be moving on to our testing next until we have our final product ready to be put into action.
My name is Harrison Wyatt Barola. I went to Comanche Elementary and I am in 2nd grade. So, have you ever dug a hole and thought it takes a little too long? Well, I just found a way to stop it. The multi-steam shovel. So, you're digging a hole, but you accidentally go too far, and you're trying to make a ramp up. But your ramp is a little shifty, so you can't get up. But I found a way to do it. So, there's a button on this little box. If you press the button, it turns into this, and then you can make this. There's me and my friend Will inside.
Hello, my name is Haley. I go to Comanche and I'm in 4th grade. Are you an unorganized student? Do you lose things? Is your stuff scattered all over the place? Well, I have invented a robotic backpack. The arms help you keep keep stuff organized by locating the item that you're supposed to have in your backpack or with you, and it returns it to you. It's a traditional backpack that's washable with robotic arms. Thank you for your time.
Hello, my name is Christopher Little in fifth grade from Comanche Elementary. Do you really want to pick up trash or messes made by your younger siblings? I don't think so. And at the same time, do you want to stay home all day and watch the dogs? Still, probably no. So me and my good friend Ian, we decided to make up a device with wheels that has a speaker, a camera, and it even has a vacuum. You set it up through the app, which on the app, there's so much features. It can send you notifications if the thing is stuck. It's called the eye monitor. So, let's say a mess is made. The eye monitor will alert you and then it'll pick it up. Let's say it sees a dog getting into the trash. It'll turn on the video and send the video to your thing. And with the notification, you can either use the voice, which the speakers, so then it's like a phone call. So basically your voice is projected through the eye monitor. And so if a dog only listens to your voice, that'll be very helpful. Or if you can't really do anything to stop it, you can just use the camera and see what's happening. My name is Christopher Little, and I think it's a good idea.
Hello, my name is Lavea, and I'm from Comanche Elementary, and I am in the second grade. And have you ever looked outside and you see birds and any kind of animal, and you wonder if they're hungry? Well, I come up with the unicorn feeder. So it's basically a unicorn put into your ground, and you put food in its mouth, and then when the unicorn sees an animal, it pops out and it goes into the animal's mouth.
My name is Kelsey Gonzalez Sanchez. I go to fourth grade. I'm in fourth grade, and I go to Comanche Elementary. The invention that I've made is the modified chair. So what this is technically it's a chair that when you're like uncomfortable, you're like you have no place to sit. You want to pet your pet, and you want to groom them, but you want to do it outside and you want to get some fresh air. This is the way to do it. So technically, what this chair is, it has a heater and cooler, a mini fridge, and it has an umbrella. This is a rolling chair. But it'll still stay, so you just won't be rolling your butt on it, but it'll be fine. So because you have a little gadget that'll stay stiff. You flip it and it'll be stiff, so you won't roll. It won't roll off your booty. And then you can flip the switch on, and you can roll it in case of this part. The top part's wet and the bottom is dry, so you can roll it and do it again. And you have a little pet bed with an umbrella and a fan and 2 pet bowls for food and water for your pet, your cat, dog. And this is a drink holder and also a fan, the one that you stick on. Yeah, but it's fine. And it comes with cushions and the back, so it's technically a park bench and a sofa together, and you can put a blanket on here, and you can tuck it inside. And they're eco-friendly and they are washable. So, but you can also fold it and it'll be portable and portable. So it'll be portable, and there's also on the back there's a little trash can that you can put in, that you can push it on, and then you can throw trash away in. And that is my invention. So thank you so much for watching and taking the time to see my video and seeing my invention. So thank you for that, and bye bye.
Hi, my name is Gabby.
And my name is Lily.
We're in 4th grade from Comanche Elementary.
And you hate it when you can't find anything while you're in luck, the FVD, the fridge vending dispenser. And when you open it, there just might be an empty...
It might be empty.
It might be empty, and there just might be a tube on it.
And the outside there is a tablet on the door, and under the tablet there is a handle where you put food in to stock it so you can see the food up in the glass at the top of the fridge, as you can see right here. And the tube is right here, tablet. The control is right next to the tube. The tube is inside of the fridge, and the handle, it controls the hand to reach the cereal. And this, will you please explain it to them?
Okay, so there's a robotic hand on the side of the fridge towards if you can't reach anything, it'll clearly grab it for you. As my partner Gabby here explained, down there is where it dispenses the food.
Right here.
Right here. The tube.
This is a conveyor belt with
conveyor belt. And it does have glass around it, that way the food doesn't just automatically fall off.
Exactly. And this is our presentation, the FBD.
Thank you for your time. Goodbye.
I am Christopher. I am in Comanche. These are my friends. We are in 4th grade. This is
Mia.
This is
Kendra.
If you are bored at home, you sense it's raining, you have nobody to play, there's nothing you can do at home, we created a robot that does tasks. And it does tricks, flips, flies, chase you, can play games with you like Uno. It lights up and glows in the dark. It is plastic for little kids and easy. It is easy to wash so it doesn't ruin it, and it is the size of a watermelon and functions by pressing a button that includes the tasks. Thank you for your time.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I go to Comanche Elementary School. I'm in 4th grade, and I like to draw a lot, and a lot of my family does. And I know like a lot of people in school do because of art. And sometimes I use two colors at the same time, and I try to like put them together so it kind of looks blendy. But sometimes I can mess up like this, and it gets on my nerve because I have to restart everything. So I want to make a marker that has two colors in it, so you can easily just draw with whatever you want and have as many colors as you want. Thank you for watching. Bye.
Hi, my name is Julie from Comanche Elementary, and I'm in 5th grade. My inspiration for the pitch contest is seeing a star getting really close to the ground, but I've never seen where it goes. So this is a game just about that. In this game, you will start level by level, making your way all the way to the boss. The boss is capturing your friends, and you're on a mission to get them back. Once again, I am Julian from Comanche Elementary in 5th grade. This is my pitch idea. Thank you for your time.
My name is Jonathan Peralta. I'm in the 4th grade in Comanche Elementary. My mom would use this project because she cleans a lot of houses, and I don't think she can store up more money and then not spend less, because my project is an easy one. It's a multicolored cloth, but in the inside of it there's this liquid stored little button in it that if you press it, it will shoot out the liquid. I made two designs of these. The first one was that if you press it, it will soak the cloth a little bit, then you can wipe it like that. And my second one was this one, where it has 4 tubes shooting out of it, the liquid, whatever cleaning liquid you put in it. And there's these 4 little buttons for each little tube. You're probably not going to know which direction it is, but that's why I put dots on it.
Nobody wants their yard to look like this, so I invite you to know my invention. My name is Ricardo Hernandez Cos, and I am 6 years old, and I am a 1st grader from Neiman Elementary School. The title of my invention is Blue Mower. It will help people with disabilities, elderly, and other people. For example, my grandma got sick, and it wasn't recommendable for her to use a lawnmower. Nobody wanted her to get sick, and she really loved to attend the garden. How it works. It works with an app. You can control it, speak it, or program it. My ask is somebody who knows also want enough money to make them our. Thank you. See you next time.
Hi, my name is Will and I go to Comanche and I am in 2nd grade. Have you ever went to a picnic and you see bees and then they start attacking your food? Well, my invention is called the eater bee, and then it sucks up the bees and then it will take them into a tube, so then they get trapped. Thank you for watching my video. I hope you like it.
Hi, my name is Adriana Camilla Labor Lopez. Have you ever used glitter and it falls and then you try to pick it up and put it back in the container, but then it gets stuck to your hand and you're like, and it stays in your hand. I made the glitter catcher, and what it is made of, it's battery. It has like a little bit of battery, and it sucks up the glitter. And it's also made of like battery and plastic. As you can see, I'm not very a good artist, but whatever. So that's what I use, and then I thought it will help other people. Mostly kids, because they're like very messy. And then they can suck up the glitter, and when they want to use the glitter, it's gonna be in the thing that sucks it up. And it also will come with a little container of glitter. And that is my invention. So I thank you for watching and taking the time to admire my glitter cat. Bye!
Hi, I'm Hayes. And I'm Chase. We carry around chairs for our family that most of the time we don't even sit in.
It just gets annoying having to carry chairs around that you don't sit in. Do you have this problem?
Well, we have the solution for you. The multi-surface chair trolley. The multi-surface chair trolley is kind of like a suitcase because it has a handle.
It is also collapsible, easy to store, and it has retractable wheels so it can go on surfaces like sand and grass.
At our local high school, you might have to walk up to 900 feet carrying heavy, bulky chairs.
That is why we came up with the idea of the multi-surface chair trolley. Now, on to our presentation.
Did you know about 27,000 potential customers are in Shawnee Mission School District? My problem is that sometimes when I'm swinging, I get really uncomfortable. Like I just want to have something to lean on, something to drink. But still keep swinging at the same time. And with your own snuggle set, you can. My solution is the snuggle set. The leaner has 4 straps, 2 at the top that you loop around and secure it with safety pins. Do the same thing on the bottom, except loop it around the seat. The cup has string on it so it can connect to the swing chain. I will post my product on social media apps and spread the word. I've been swinging for a long time. I need $600, please. I calculated an average cost to get started of $525 plus extra because stuff might pop up. You never know. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Over 20% of students are bullied nationwide. Hello, my name is Opal Walden, and I've seen students bullied for so many different reasons. One of these examples is desks. Students are assigned desks, so they have no options My friend was bullied because her feet didn't quite touch the ground. Or if you get a really small desk, then you might not fit and you'll get bullied for that. I have a solution to this. Ode, or Opal's adjustable desk, can prevent others from going through these same terrible situations. The desk legs can be raised or lowered for people of different heights. The seat can come in and out so that everyone can use the back as intended. And the desk can come up, down, in, or out in order to fit everyone's personal needs, preferences, and to make it generally more comfortable in order to create a more beneficial and inclusive working environment. Every person is different and special, so they shouldn't be bullied or struggle with their desk. Not only could this desk be used in middle schools and high schools, it could also be used in the workplace and innovative elementary schools. Help me work to prevent one form of bullying and make desks better for everyone by allowing me to have the funds to hire an engineer who could help me to make Ode a possibility. Thank you.
265 million tons of waste are landfilled in the U.S. every year. The combined energy usage of all U.S. wastewater facilities is equivalent to that of both the Hoover Dam and the Glen Canyon Dam combined. The environmental effects of these processes are detrimental to the health of our planet. Landfills and wastewater facilities both produce a significant portion of greenhouse gas emissions. The processes that we use today are unsustainable. We need a solution. My plan combines many different technologies in order to create a complete waste disposal solution. The main technologies in place are my idea, the cyclic boiler, and the technology created by Sierra Energy, fast ox gasification. My idea of a cyclic boiler reimagines traditional boiler technology, a cylindrical device heated from the outside with water on the inside, to heat sewage injected into the boiler. The dried waste is then ejected. This process takes place on a cycle. This is why more than one boiler is used, in order to generate a steady flow of steam. Several new technologies in the wastewater field, like anaerobic digesters, have the capacity to generate electricity. With a cyclic boiler combined with the fast ox technology can unlock more of the potential energy. The cyclic boiler is also cheaper to run due to the simple design and inputs. The electricity and steam that the boiler produces also helps the whole system to be more self-sustaining. The fast ox system turns organic waste into valuable syngas, the inorganic waste into stone and metal. There are no toxic byproducts or process emissions. This means that the dried waste from the boiler can be fed into it. The biggest benefit of this system is that it is self-sustaining, with the gas being produced from the gasifier after being cleaned and refined being used to heat the boiler. Hydrogen is the most valuable end product of this process and would be siphoned off and sold. My idea will be environmentally friendly as well as profitable. Using technologies like carbon capture or catalysis, these processes could create zero emissions. It will also be able to dig up landfills and return the land to its original state. Fast ox technology is also supported by the Bill Gates Breakthrough Energy as well as other groups. For research and development, I need $2 million to research and design the complete system with all the moving parts. I could take advantage of the SBIR and STTR federal research grants for small businesses. They don't say exactly how much is available, but any amount will help. The total cost of the whole system would be $155 million, but the annual return is $98 million, a 93% return in only 1 year. This would be able to service all of Johnson County. Thank you.
Lava has taken many lives and destroyed a lot of property. The problem is that millions of tourists just absent-mindedly walk up to volcanoes and burn themselves up. Some even roast hot dogs on the volcanoes, eat the hot dogs, and burn themselves to death, which is extremely dangerous. Is
there a material that can withstand the heat of lava? There is. Here's our solution to this problem. Heat a graphene barrier that surrounds volcano. Oh, graphene sounds very expensive. I don't think very expensive. Well, I think you may want to change your mind because it usually is very expensive at the cost of $65,000 per ton. But we can swap that up a bit. We researched enough to find out that Rice University produces flash graphene for $100 per ton. So we can use that. Now here are the benefits of graphene. It can withstand the heat of lava. It is light. It can stretch. And it can be blended with other materials. I am asking for money to create a prototype of this barrier to share with government organizations so they can take it up to the next.
The World Health Organization estimates that there are about 40 million amputees in the world. Today, available prosthetics have an average cost of about $60,000 for a functional hand. It isn't easy to find a comfortable and inexpensive prosthetic. Therefore, our project is to 3D print and construct a prosthetic hand that follows these 6 constraints. Number 1, functional for the patient. Number 2, comfortable. Number 3, cost under $4,000 for the patient to buy. Number 4, connect to arm muscle neurons. Number 5, non-surgical. Number 6, realistic appearance. With modern technology and easy access to 3D printers, the design possibilities are endless. What sets our prosthetic hand apart from others is the low cost, yet functionality and comfortable design. For example, a mechanism within our product allows prosthetics to have a reactive grip response. With our ideas and solutions, this will be a remarkable substitution for high-end prosthetics.
Our main focus and target for this product are people born with amniotic band syndrome or have an amputated hand. To allow the customer to find this product, it will be listed on the internet and within the discovery option of Fusion 360, where they will be able to download and 3D print the hand components. Other parts of the prosthetic will be able to be purchased online at a cost under $4,000. Competitors and companies may offer more features and functionality, but at an expensive and unrealistic price. Our goal is to gather enough resources and partnerships to bring this idea to the market. We would like to help raise money and donations for children and veteran amputees. And with your help, we can make their lives better.
Hi, I'm Finn.
I'm Greg. Did you know that 35 billion tons of CO2 goes into the atmosphere every year from the burning of fossil fuels?
We've made a machine that uses water. Water, you might be thinking, hey, isn't there a machine like that makes electricity? You might be thinking, hydroelectric dam. But the thing is, hydroelectric dam has some problems. It has some damn problems.
Clean energy source by Gray and Finn. Is a clean energy source for this stuff, and it's called a hydroelectric dam. But it turns out a hydroelectric dam has some problems. Hydroelectric dam has problems, does things such as it holds back sediment from downriver. It can lower the riverbed, threatening fish and vegetation and wildlife. It can bury riverbeds where fish spawn. Logs and food can be trapped behind it, and spawning fish can be trapped on one side, as you can see in the picture. There are also some problems with wind turbines. They're big, expensive, and they really only work when windy. So when it's not windy, they aren't generating any power.
Solar panels. They might be a really good way to make electricity, but the thing is, they're so expensive. The big ones that you see in fields, they cost so much money to make. They are even hard to make. They take chemicals and different types of electrics and stuff. They're super complicated. And they only work when it's sunny. If there's a big cloud over, it doesn't work. During the night, it doesn't work. You even have to have an external battery, so during the night you don't have power.
So here's our solution. It runs on turbines like a dam, and it is an enclosed system. You don't need a river for it. And it uses air pressure and gravity to move water in a circle over and over again. And it's completely eco-friendly.
Here is a scale model. This model is quite short. Here's the check valve, and it'll only let water travel this way. It won't let water travel up. Here's the main chamber. So the water comes in up here at this valve. It goes down through here, and it fills this up, and then you pump it up, and it pushes the water down, pushes it up the tube, around the curve, then it comes down using gravity into the main chamber to power some paddles in there.
Hello everybody, my name is Connor LeHue, and this is my co-partner Stellars Kovalas. This is our final pitch for the next great idea. We are very excited to present our idea to you. Our idea uses renewable energy. We use solar and thermal energy.
The carbon emissions in the air are getting worse and worse every year, so we don't want to be wasteful and burn fossil fuels. Did you know that on average 2,000 deaths in the USA are from cold exposure every year, especially frostbite and hypothermia? We are trying to solve that problem.
I was outside on a really cold day. It was like a few months ago, and I had a big coat on, but I was still cold. I had always felt like this. Then I thought of this great idea. I thought to myself, what isn't wasteful but conducts heat? Thermal energy.
We would build this battery pack or this container that would contain this energy. Well, how do you get energy in the first place? So you know solar panels, right? Well, there's a type of solar panels that also collect thermal energy. They're called thermal collectors. We need this funding to buy the thermal collectors. We will put this battery pack container in a jacket or robe or even a towel. Pretty much any necessary clothing that can hold this pack. This pack can save its heat for 12 hours. It also will come with a charger too.
This would be revolutionary to great expeditions scaling big mountains out on the cold, and long campouts in the cold woods. We could make different versions of this energy pack. Like in dangerous expeditions, there would be streams around your body on an advanced suit to keep you warm. There could be many new advanced technologies that could use thermal energy. With R&D's help, we can pursue this idea. And plus, it like in towels and robes, like after you get out of a cold shower, you could put on that towel or a robe and make you warm. It's for comfort. This invention, it makes you comfortable when it heats you up in places. So yeah, thank you. Operation Heat. Okay, so our question is to know how to entrepreneur this, how to get this off the ground, how to start this up, how to share it with people. We want to know how to do that sort of thing because we're not the best at doing that, so we need help with that. Okay, so this is my model prototype. It's not a working one, so this is just card cardboard I made this out of, and it's like this battery pack, and it's supposed to be on your coat or inside, and it'll heat you up with the thermal energy contained inside. And yeah, so here is that's just a model prototype. It's not accurate. I mean, it's not accurate on what it's gonna actually look like, but yeah. So here's the model prototype, and yeah, thanks.
Hi, my name is Arthur Kerr, and I came up one day with this app called Car Tracker because I wondered how much pollution is caused by people who use a car to get to school. So, 50 years ago, only 15% of people used a car to get to school. Now, over half of the people use a car. And back to Car Tracker, I made it very simple. It just tracks if you're in a car, and if you are, it deducts $1 from your bank account into a pool of money. That same pool of money is given to people who bike or walk to school, and that will encourage them to bike or walk to school. Keep doing that. And again, my name is Arthur, and I'm looking for $1,000 to start my company.
Hello, my name is Avery.
And my name's Tanner.
For the past few months, we've been designing, prototyping, and testing our product, the Lock and Roll.
In the world of motorcycles, helmet theft is a large issue. Bikers either have to carry their helmet around with them or leave it on their bike where it may be stolen.
Currently, there are helmet locks that try to solve this problem. However, these are very weak and are easily destroyed by criminals with scissors or bolt cutters.
To solve this problem, we have designed the Lock and Roll. This system uses permanent magnets and their raw strength to connect a helmet to a bike.
The Lock and Roll has two major components. The first is the box. The box hosts our main source of magnetic force, the mag switch.
A mag switch uses two diametrically magnetized disc magnets. When these magnets are aligned correctly, the magnetic fields cancel out, allowing the mag switch to turn on and off.
We put one of these mag switches inside our box. We then 3D printed and installed two bevel gears, allowing the mag switch to be turned on and off using the simple turn of a handle.
This box is firmly clamped to one of the front struts of the motorcycle. The Lock and Roll's second component is the metal attachment, which is screwed onto the back of the helmet.
While this may seem dangerous, the screw does not fully puncture the helmet, and there is still a thick layer of cushioning in between. It should also be noted that the metal attachment does not change the helmet's effectiveness or comfortability.
Anyways, this metal attachment locks onto the mag switch, which extrudes out of the box.
In the future, we plan to use a more powerful mag switch, make the box out of aluminum plates, and use a stronger clamp to attach the box to the motorcycle. In addition, the mag switch will turn on and off with a key or RFID system.
Eventually, we can sell the Lock and Roll for around $50 US.
We are working hard to make our product more viable for the average consumer. Thank you for watching, and we hope you like the Lock and Roll.
And we know it was an attractive offer.
Hi, my next great idea is about the flying ball. I came up with this idea somehow at the lunch table in 3rd grade. Me and my friends were debating whether holograms could pick stuff up. I, at the moment, had only one thing on my mind: magnets. I was fascinated by how opposite sides of the magnets attracted each other and how the same sides repelled each other. I was captivated by maglev trains and as such, and when I grew up with more familiar with electronics, I built a computer that still to this day still missing its main chips. I realized that everyday things that I and probably many other people took for granted used magnets too. From the fan above my head to the headphones and speakers I listened to music with, to the computer I use often, and even the iPad I'm recording this on now, they all use magnets. I have two very weak magnets, and I built a little frame out of Legos to make a very weak, squishy button. And I still remember a part of that conversation we had in the cafeteria to this day, and this is what inspired me to make the flying ball real. I admit it's not a very good name, but I'll just have to put up with it until I can come up with a better name. The mechanism was simple. It involves three square plates of adjustable, incredibly powerful electromagnets. In addition, there is a magnetic ball/cube with a location tracker inside it for accuracy. Also, there was Arduino Nano, a location tracker, and yeah, that's basically it. I like for this technology to be as affordable as possible. The program wasn't too hard to make either. The Arduino calibrated the location of the ball, and when it was supposed to move, the signals to be put into the three arrays of magnetic plates were calculated, and the signals were fed in. Of course, I'm not an expert in electronics, just an interested student, so the plans will probably change a little over time, but the basic idea is still the same. At first glance, there might seem to be no use for this technology, but if you think about it, there's a decent amount of potential. A lot of ideas come to mind. A few I've thought of is a wireless 3D printer, some fascinating 3D games, but the most interesting idea I've come up with is it's like this huge box of this thing. There's a collection of cubes inside the box. Given the right signals, the box can rearrange the cubes into anything the person controlling the box wants. It's not really a box. Well, you get the shape. This idea could be useful for previewing what a 3D printed object looks like too, and architects could also use this technology to model buildings and watch their changes come to life effortlessly without before the entire thing is actually built. Another weird idea could be a self-chopping knife. This would be cool and helpful to cooks. You put veggies or meat in a special magnetic knife in, press OK, and it'll start chopping away, leaving the cooks to do other things. There's really no absolutely right way to use this thing. Millions of ideas are up for grabs. Here's my Lego prototype. So the three gray panels are the magnetic grids. The gray cube is a ball. The blue thing next to the grids is the Arduino Uno. So here's a cool quote from William Blake. What is now proved was once only imagined. Hope you enjoyed this presentation and hope you vote for me. Goodbye.
Have you ever looked into a lake or pond and seen trash? Well, there's something in the ocean like that, except it's twice the size of Texas. It's called the Great Trash Island, floating in the Pacific Ocean. 46% of the trash is fishing gear when the gear becomes lost or abandoned, and a lot of it is still recyclable. It's dangerous because the trash can still catch animals on its way to Trash Island. Once the animals are there, they cannot get out. I realized it was a big problem because most of the trash is still recyclable. My solution to this problem is called the Recycle Rover. Hi, I'm Nora. I'm in the 4th grade Tomahawk Elementary. The Recycle Rover works by sucking up the trash in the island and will go back to a recycling plant to get the recyclable material recycled. My competitor uses a huge boat to get out the plastic. My project is better because the Recycle Rover is smaller and uses solar power to power it, and uses smart technology to guide its way back without a human. The Recycle Rover will create a change by reducing the size of Trash Island and help animals thrive in the ocean and inner world. As you can see, when animals land on the island, they eat the trash and die. What I need to get the Recycle Rover to row: design help to modify the rover, and funding to get the prototype built. Thank you for listening to my pitch. Goodbye.
Too much iPad time is not good. We all know that. I am Vishmi Walpatagi, kindergartner from Westwood View Elementary. Too much electronic time is not good. You won't have time to play with your friends or toys, and it's not healthy. It's not good for your eyes. You'll have body aches. You won't be able to sleep well. And on top of everything, your parents will be sad or even mad with you. We all know this. Research is out there. But we don't want to be bored either. We need something fun to do. So, cardboard! Using cardboard to build things is a great solution to the problem. Kids can use all sorts of cardboards and other materials that they find around the house to build all kinds of imaginary things. They can paint them, play with them, and it's super, super, super fun! And they can share their work with others so everyone can enjoy each other's projects and everyone can learn from each other. I shared a few of my projects with my class at school and my friends liked my work. And they started building things and shared their work at school with us, so I know that it works. I used to get bored when I was not on electronics and didn't know what to do. We have lots of cardboard and other recyclable items around our house, and I start building different things like a car that can be driven by a phone. I have so much fun building things, and also my mom and dad are happy that I don't spend too much time on my iPad. So I thought it would be a great big idea that I should share it not only with my class but also with everyone. This idea can help all the kids if the kids are bored without electronics and don't know what to do. They can use cardboard around their house. They can have so much fun and they won't be bored anymore. They will be happy, their parents will be happy, and the entire world will be a better place when everyone is happy. Kids' imaginary projects may become real things in the future. My ask is permission for the school district for kids to share their work on Seesaw or Canvas, so everyone can share their work and enjoy each other's projects and learn from each other. I hope you like and support my idea. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Tanner Lindquist. I'm going to give you a scenario. You've just come home from a long hard day of school or a long hard day of work, and all you want to do is sit down, relax, and watch that movie that you've just been dying to watch. So you come home, you sit down on the couch, you get wrapped up in a blanket, you've got some food with you, and you go to turn on that TV, but where'd that remote go? You've lost it. Again. Like the 5th time this week. It's really annoying. So now you're looking under the couch, inside the couch, one end of the room to the other end of the room. You have no idea where it's gone. About 5 minutes later, you find it in the kitchen. The kitchen of all places. Who knows why it's there, but it was definitely there. Look no further, as I present to you the RCT, which stands for Remote Control Tracker. The problem. In the US, TV remotes are the #1 thing that people lose. The average search time for a lost item is 5 minutes and 20 seconds. That is crazy. You could be getting started on that movie in those 5 minutes and 20 seconds. This just causes unnecessary interruptions to your TV show or movie. So the solution. The RCT is a remote control tracking device that helps you find the remotes to your TV much faster. This will help people find the remotes easier and less time will be wasted searching for your remote. How it works. The RCT will be activated through a button on the back of the TV or by using Bluetooth on your phone. The remote's battery cover will hold the RCT in place, and the RCT uses batteries that are already in the remote to get its power. So basically, as long as the remote control is working, the RCT will be working as well. When the button on the TV or your phone has been activated, the RCT will beep and vibrate until found and turned off. Competition. The only competition I was able to find was something called the Chipomo card. The Chipomo card uses adhesive to stick to your control and an app on your phone for the tracker to work. All it does is beeps. Versus the RCT tracker is built into the remote. which is nice because compared to the Chipolo card, using adhesive to stick to the back of your remote would make your remote just feel weird and look funky. We also use an app on your phone or a button on the back of the TV for the tracker to work. And not only does my device beep, but it vibrates. That way you can feel around and, find your remote much faster. So the business plan. The business plan is to sell to cable companies and big name brands such as Google Fiber, Consolidated Communications, Amazon, and you guys get the idea. Cable companies will use custom remotes that have the RCT in the back of the remote. There will be a specific percentage used as profit for every sale that the cable company makes. I am asking for $100,000. 73.8% of this money will go towards manufacturing and developing the RCT itself. 14.5% will go towards marketing, and 11.7% will go towards salaries. So what do you guys say? Will you help me help others with their lost remote controls? Because let's be honest, we all know it's not the end of the world when you lose a remote, but we all know that it is really annoying. So what do you guys say? Will you take me for consideration? Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rooney Janjua. I'm going to build a robot called Food Rider. Problem: there's 42 million people out of 13 million kids going hungry every year. This is how it's going to do it. It's going to go to people's houses and the people give the food to the drone, and then the drone detects hungry people, and then when it detects them, it sees it with the red eye, and then it gives the food to the hungry people. Including my team, it's me, and Saad is going to program, Adil is going to test, Dr. Zhu is going to image, and Dr. Crusoe is going to build it. I need to build this robot with funding. And thank you for your time. And again, my name is Rooney Janjua.
Hi, I'm Jude, and I am so excited to share my ideas with you today. My friends and I love flying drones anytime, anywhere. It's one of our favorite things to do. And so my friends come over to my house, and then we get in the car and we drive to the place, and then we show up and we get our drone out and we're ready to fly it. And then we take off and we're flying. And this is one of the funnest things I've ever done. Like, ever. And then, pow! Dead battery. The average battery in a drone only lasts 7 minutes. That's 7 minutes of flight time. Only 7 minutes to fly with your friend. And that's a problem. And so I think, what can I do to solve this problem? And it hits me. Solar panels. And so I look it up on Amazon, and it's not there. And a quick search on the internet reveals that it's there, but it's for thousands of dollars and it's not publicly available. And so then I think, how about I just invent one? And so I wonder how much longer would a battery last if it's solar? It's solar powered. And I look at the research, and apparently it's 17 times longer. That is so much longer. That's 2 hours of flight time. That's so long. And that would just be so fun. And then I think, I want this not to be a ridiculous amount of money. I want to have it able for kids to buy it with their allowance. And what can I do to solve that and make it so that's possible? What would I need for that? I would need about $1,000 for researching lightweight materials that are inexpensive and for building prototypes. And I would need technical expertise to help build a drone. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day and watching this. I hope you found this topic as interesting as I did.
Hello, my name is Jesse Stocks, and I go to Indian Hills Middle School. Today, I will be pitching an e-waste club. E-waste is the most rapidly growing waste problem in the world. We generate about 50 million tons of e-waste each year. This is almost equal to throwing away 1,000 laptops every second. But some of you might be wondering, what is e-waste? Well, e-waste is really anything with a plug. Some examples might include a refrigerator, a phone, or an old computer. Why you should care is because it affects the environment in a lot of ways, and it makes it so you have a trustworthy place to bring your old tech. Lots of people get new technology, and they just forget about their old stuff. This stuff goes and sits in a landfill forever. Some of these parts can even be dangerous, such as the lithium-ion batteries that are found in your old phones. Technology has a lot of parts that can still be used even if it isn't new, copper being one of them. You can also make money from these parts, as copper's prices are rising a lot nowadays. I've had an interest in technology for a long time, but I can't usually pay for the new stuff. I like to take apart old tech and figure out how it all works. It is a fun hobby that you can learn a lot from. I've also fixed my brother's iPad that had a broken touchscreen, which is just the part that makes it so you can move around your screen. Anyway, an e-waste club would be a great experience for kids in the district who want to get involved and have fun in the process. This e-waste club would use money for advertising and tools that help to disassemble items. I would also like to hire a professional to teach how to take electronics apart. This would only be for our first few classes so we can learn and do it ourselves. We would also need a room to put the donations in we got from people around the community. Another thing I would like to add is I would like to organize an e-waste drive, which would have people throughout the district bring in old tech, and we would either fix it to donate to a new owner or scrap to sell. This would be a club that was run by kids, but with adult supervision the entire time. This would be my parents and or volunteers depending on the day. I would make sure this club was run as safe as possible for everyone involved. This club would be offered for kids who are in the 7th and 8th grade. Thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoyed hearing my pitch.
Hello, my name is Nitmiwal Pitigay. I am 12 years old, and I go to Indian Hills Middle School. And this is my pitch. Have you ever been in math class and thought to yourself, I have no idea what we're talking about? Because I definitely had. And now with COVID and how we just came back to being in person, others can struggle even more. What's our problem? Some math concepts are difficult to understand. Even after teachers work hard and explain, we sometimes don't fully understand some math concepts. What was my inspiration? I was in math class one day, and we were assigned to do a project about statistics with a group. I understood what we were doing, but I noticed some peers in my group did not fully get a grasp on the concept. What's our solution? We can make performances to teach math concepts to students who do not understand them in conventional teaching. It's a fun way to teach difficult math concepts, and everyone likes to watch short acts. How can we do this? We can first set up a Canvas page to communicate this to anyone who wants to see. We can then show this to anyone in the school who would like to have this. We can then ask for volunteers to film videos so that students can watch them. If a person is feeling very good about their ability in a topic, they can volunteer and make a video. And teachers can approve. Of course, if we want volunteers, we need to show this idea to the school, so we could put flyers and other things. Afterwards, people can join and feel better about their ability in math. And here's a project demo that I made using probability. Oh no, I'm late to school. I need to grab my stuff and go. Oh, I have everything here. Wait a minute. What's the chance of me being late to school?
I wonder, maybe I can use probability to see how many times I'm late to school. Now, for the next month, I'm going to track how many times I'm late to school.
4 to 6 weeks later.
I tracked how many days I was late to school on this piece of paper, and I found out that 10 days out of 30 days I was late. That's awesome! Now I know how many days I was late to school, and now I can probably get that down to a 0.
What I ask from you. I ask you to help me find and connect to performance professionals and teachers that could help me complete this goal. Thank you!